Again, my name is Gabe Zollner. When you hear the word freedom, what does that conjure up in your mind? Does it make you feel that if someone's free, they can come and go as they please? Does it make you feel that if someone's free, they can believe in any religion that they want to believe in? I guess those are two things that one might sort of think about when they hear the word freedom. What better word could the Syrian rebels come up with than the word freedom? Because it conjures up what I just said in most people's minds. Now, what you might want to do is you might want to go Google the Syrian Rebel Freedom Fighters. And what you'll find is that they're comprised of a large number of various independent Muslim groups. But they have one thing in common. And what they have in common is they want everyone to follow Islam, and they want everyone that follows Islam to follow Sharia law. Now, you take a look at Syria. Bashar al-Assad, his father got rid of the Brotherhood over 40 years ago. Bashar al-Assad is a Shiite Muslim. The majority of Muslims happen to be Sunni, like Barack Hussein's father was a Sunni. Now, you take a look at what's going on in Syria. Well, they're trying to depose Bashar al-Assad, who again is a Shiite. Omar Gaddafi in Libya was also a Shiite. And he also kept the Muslim Brotherhood out of his country. Well, now that he's gone, guess who's in control of Libya? You get it. The Sunni Muslims. And they're all now under Sharia law. What do you think is going to happen in Syria if Bashar al-Assad is removed from power? Do you not think that it's going to go the exact same way as Libya did? I do. And you got idiots like lame brain Songbird McCain that doesn't think that's what's going to happen. Well, somebody needs to ask McCain, if that's not going to fill the void, what is? Democracy? Like in Iraq, where hundreds are dying every day? What's going to fill the void? And what amazes me is that the American people are so stupid for the most part that they don't see it. If they saw it, I think they'd get rather upset about it, and maybe they'd do something about it. Congress needs a complete house cleaning. Yeah. These people that are senior citizens, you know, they need to be evaluated for their mental competence. I believe many of them would be proven to be no longer able to be considered lawmakers. McCain would be one of them. But this isn't about McCain. This is about the word freedom. And once again, the Syrian rebels couldn't have picked a better word to put into their moniker. Syrian Rebel Freedom Fighters. Well, once again, go look them up. See what they're made up of. They're made up of America's enemies. Yeah, Al-Qaeda, the Mujahideen. How many Americans have they killed over the last 11 years in wars? Al-Qaeda, the Mujahideen. And here we have the President of the United States eagerly funding the Syrian Rebel Freedom Fighters. Openly. Now, openly. Before it was through Benghazi. You know, the facility and the annex, CIA annex, but now it's open. They're at least out in the open with it. And they're shipping them tons and tons. One of the commanders said that they received such a large shipment that they think now they can go ahead and take control of the country and depose Bashar al-Assad. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of AK-47s and a lot of heavy weaponry made in who knows where, but supplied by our government. You know, I've said this on a couple of the previous videos. How do you think the families of those that lost loved ones in 9/11 feel, knowing that this president is funding, training, monetizing, weaponizing the same groups that killed their loved ones when they took down the towers, the Pentagon, when that plane crashed in Pennsylvania? I think it's disgusting. And what's just as disgusting is Congress is doing nothing about it. And Boehner, well, he just keeps signing the checks. Where do you think the money's coming from for all these weapons? I don't know if it's true, but there's talk about Obama having given $8 billion to Mohammed Morsi before he was arrested. What I know is true, Obama has given billions of dollars to the enemies of America. Billions. To the enemies of Israel. Billions. But hey, if you can keep getting away with it, why not? He has an objective, and it isn't the same as most Americans. What do you think? I told you what I think.